Jesus says, "I am the true vine and you are the branches." That's this week's gospel. And I just find it amazing to think and to feel about, that statement. It's just, you can tell that it's so powerful that I'm struggling to talk about it because, it's saying that just as the sap of a vine runs through the branches and the life and the strength runs through, that's what happens to us with Jesus when we are connected to Jesus. That his power and his grace and his life runs through us, flows through us and strengthens us and energizes us too. Sometimes we can just forget about that and maybe we don't feel it per se, but it is what's happening when we are open to Jesus and when we are aware of him in our life and how he works through us. But you think of that image of the branches too. I mean, you just have to look around your local area. Some branches do evoke a beautiful image, don't they? If a tree in the middle of winter and you see the branches, and it can be a beautiful image. But sometimes branches are not that beautiful. They can be ugly and maybe insignificant. And perhaps when we think of ourselves as branches, maybe we feel like that too. We feel that we are ugly or unimportant, insignificant. Who am I to say? It's that realization that we think we're not worthy of God's love, basically. How can Jesus' power be flowing through me, just little old me? I'm just an ugly little branch. But what Jesus is saying is he doesn't define which branches are the ones that are connected to the true vine. It's all branches. And so no matter how ugly or unimportant we may feel about ourselves, the message we get from Jesus that can lift our self-worth and our self-esteem, tell us how much we truly are worth as unique human beings with equal dignity, is that his grace and power is working through us. That's where our beauty and dignity and goodness comes from. But of course, we can be branches that are withered and are cut off from the vine. When we sin, we cut ourselves off, or when we want to block God, if we want to block Jesus working in our lives for whatever reason and whatever's going on in our lives. So all we're asked to do is to be open to the true vine, to Jesus, allowing his power and grace to flow through us, and so that his goodness and beauty shines through us. It's such an amazing thing to think about, that we're connected to God, and that's where we get our dignity from and where we get our own inner beauty from. Beauty shines forth. It's not about the externals. You can tell when you've seen a truly beautiful and a truly good person, and that person will be somehow allowing the power and the grace of Jesus, the true vine, to work through them. And usually that person is a great example of living life to the fullest, because that's what Jesus has come to give us, to help us live life to the full. So we just remember that we're the branches and we're connected to the true vine, and that's when goodness and beauty shines out into the world.